Hey everybody, it's me again with another video, and this video is about the Switch Try Numpad version 2. Um, it's actually a T-Pro board and it was modded by CISA from deskthority.net, and together with me we both had an idea about what we could do as a next generation Switch Try board, and we came up with this. The first Switch Try Numpad had only Cherry MX on board, and that was sent out somewhere in 2011, and it also returned in 2011, and that was that went really well, and many people got a chance to try the different Cherry MX switches on a actual board, on a working board, and this particular T-Pro board has all the different Cherry MX, ALPS and Cherry ML switches on board, and it functions. It means CISA made it in this way that when you press the first button on the row, you can hear a beep, as you can hear now. I think it's this one here beeps and this one here beeps. This doesn't beep. He configured it in such a way that I think this is an A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, etc. So you not only can see, feel, but also hear the actuation point on this particular board, and that is of great value if you're shopping for the right board with the right switches, and that's the reason why we decided to launch this. Actually, the launch date, let me check, for this item is 25th of June. That's pretty close to the keyboard party we're gonna have in the Netherlands. That's gonna be on the 23rd. 23rd of June. And on the 25th, this one is going to be sent out. It's going to be tracked at deskthority.net at Try Before You Buy section. And if you want to participate, I suggest you log in and post in that thread with your name and your location, your country. Because for this first round it's only gonna be Europe, and when the round closes I'm gonna send it out to the first one on the list, and he or she can then try it. Okay, I'm gonna tell a bit more about the process itself later on in the video, but first I'm gonna tell you what key switches are present on this particular board. On the top, these here, or ALPS Black. ALPS Black is a clicky switch. That means it doesn't click. ALPS Black is a tactile switch. It does not click, and you can feel a bump when you press it. That's ALPS Black. ALPS Gray is a clicky switch. You can hear it. Every clicky switch is also tactile, so you can feel a bump when you press it, and in this case you can hear it at the moment it actuates. Okay, so these three are ALPS White, and the ALPS White, well, these particular kind are tactile, they are non-clicky, and most ALPS white keys are clicky, but these are non-clicky. These are called dampened white ALPS. These are the ghetto reds. They are similar to the real reds, Cherry MX Red. This one here, that's a linear switch, it's not tactile and not clicky. And these ghetto reds or homemade reds, actually these are Cherry MX Black with a spring from a brown or a blue switch. So these are homemade, and these are real genuine MX Red. you can get a taste. Well, you can try the difference. Okay, the blue ones here are actually Cherry MX Blue. These are clicky and tactile. These ones here are Cherry MX Brown. These are not clicky, but they are tactile. These ones here are Cherry MX Black. These are linear, non-clicky, non-tactile. These are heavier than the MX Red, and yeah, that's the difference between MX Black and MX Red. These are clear, MX Clear. MX Clear are tactile switches. They are heavier than the MX Brown, which is also tactile, and they have a more pronounced bump when you press it. So that's MX Clear. These are Ergo Clears, and Ergo Clears are clears with the spring again of either an MX Brown or an MX Blue. So they have they are lighter to the touch, but they have a more pronounced bump than the MX Brown. These are Cherry ML, which are tactile, and you get a chance to try them on this board as well. Okay, those are the switches of this particular keyboard. It's a very sturdy board. This is the back. It's a PS2 connection, so if you're gonna try it, make sure you have a PS2 to USB adapter if you have a PC or yeah, some other kind of computer with only USB. You might want to have a converter handy, because else you cannot connect this board. It comes with a PS2 connector. So a little bit about the process. You get this item. You get at max 3 days to try this out. Then you send it on to the next one on the list. You send it with tracking. That means you pay for an insurance that in case it gets lost, some value gets paid out, and that value that will be paid out goes back to me and CISA, so we can start chaining up the link again. That means